It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. What a perfect day for football. And we're off from MetLife. Here's Thomas on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house.
Touchdown, Bears.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff, now Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Chucking it deep down the left sideline. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 33 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Darts back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Second and 3 now. Give the Scatteroo here on his own read. Room inside the 10. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Scatteroo can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from him as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Design quarterback run here. And he's in for the touchdown. They broke out the design, one from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
This guy has put on a show today. Already took one back to the house and nearly another. This is what the new league rules wanted. This is what Park Avenue in New York imagined with the new kickoff rules. Give those returners a chance to put on a show.
Chased out to his right. And this is going to be out of bounds, so a gain of about 13 on the play. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams in from 13 yards out. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has it at the 11. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Scatterby gets it here to begin the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He just get the play off. And they get to him, and they're going to take him down. So that is how our first quarter is going to end. A little boost of momentum there for the defense at the end of 1. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Dart from the pistol. And this one is launched downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Quick one to the outside by Dart. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play, and that ball caught in front of him. He came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
So 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. Now Dart. Yeah, the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Dart now. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. They're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to give the Bears the 1st down.
Tackle made by Shelby Harris.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. New set of downs for him from the 31. To throw, Williams. And he can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Williams set to pass. And they will take him down. They've got him back to the 41. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Now here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Williams pass intercepted.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Starting this drive with a design run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
That's incomplete left side.
Dave, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he needed just a little bit more, didn't he? Got most of it. The stop was made in time, so this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go on 4th. Dart. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And this one's going to be incomplete. Catch there, but couldn't survive the contact. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Williams off the play fake. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Now Williams. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
56-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
Number 44, Cam Scalaboo. It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football. First and 10 now from the 46. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Working on 2nd down. Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you've got to get the job done with people all around you.
Throw is caught by the back. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker. In that range, might we see them go for this 4th down? Williams will look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. All right, so trailing right now, looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
Throwing on 2nd. Dart. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's got it. And this is going to be short. Looked for sure like he'd have it, but they stopped him about a yard short, so it's 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down. Trying to get it on the keeper. And he's going to take this in off the keeper. Touchdown, New York. Jackson Dart brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Here goes Dart to the air. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here's Williams. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got his man. Thomas has it. He stopped here, gain of about 7, and that's going to be good for the Bears' first down.
A gain of 7, and the Bears first down.
Williams to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 8 yards.
Changing up the call.
Second down.
Williams to throw on seconds. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. Abdul Carter. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. So we're through 3 here. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Tight end going in motion here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down to put an end to kind of an empty highlight. A lot of yards, but still well short of the line to gain.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks. We have a chance to move those chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. To throw is Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's all he's going to get, but it's enough. A gain of 14 on 4th down. This offense is staying out there.
Gain of 14.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Williams set to pass. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down. To throw, Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
3rd and 7 now after the last catch, got him 3. Now here's Williams. All in, again it's Swift. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now, 4th down coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bears lead by only 2. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. 3rd and motioning left. Fourth down. Williams has his man caught by Odunze. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. First down. Here's Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 33-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And that is the Jets that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
To Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
Point after upcoming. This for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. And a likely game-winning kick is through. That should just about do it, Brock. We got a 2-score game now here late. Looks like they want their offense back out immediately. Here comes an onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Your start now. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. Second down coming up.
Kyler Gordon on the coverage.
Darts back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield.